I'm ready. Good morning. I'm going to call the meeting for the Committee on Public Services to order. Can you please call the roll?
Commissioner Kenlock.
Present.
Commissioner Clemente has requested an excuse. Commissioner Baydoun.
Here.
Commissioner Palomera has requested an excuse. And Chairman Recchi has also requested an excuse. You do not have a quorum present.
Okay, so since we don't have a quorum, we're not going to be able to vote on the minutes. We will go over all the items on the agenda. We can have discussions and deliberations. And at the end, the two members will probably vote to move the full report to the board for full consideration and discussion at the full board. Next item.
Approval of the minutes will have to be moved during the next meeting due to lack of quorum.
Yes.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed. Moving to item 1, under new business, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 1-year industrial supplies countywide purchase order with 4 1-year options to renew with Sid Toolco Inc., DBA MSC Industrial Supply Co.
Okay. Anybody here to speak on this item? No one is here to speak on this item. Okay. Next item.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to move it to the full
Okay,
board for
continue.
consideration anyway.
Parks Mill.
Yeah, next item.
Item 2, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 1-year professional services contract with 4 1-year options to renew with United Landscape to continue to provide landscape maintenance services at buildings, shelters, athletic fields, comfort stations, and other active use and recreation areas throughout the Wayne County Park System.
Anybody from Parks on this item here?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Your name for the record, please.
Gundry. Parks Design Office, Landscape Architect.
Okay, can you elaborate on this item? What are we looking at?
This is maintenance throughout the maintenance season, the active use season of the parks. As said, the turf repairs, athletic fields, some planting beds around buildings and things like that, to keep up with things as they're being used. Yeah. As they're being used, throughout the season and just need repairs to keep everything looking nice. So it's a landscape, turf, and planting bed contract for the most part.
Okay. Any questions from the commissioners that are here? Commissioner Kenlock.
Yes, are there any subcontracts associated with this part of the operation?
No.
Okay, so this company takes care of everything.
Oh, yep.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you for recognizing me, Mr. Chair. I had a question as it relates to pricing not changing. I know it was confirmed that we're saying it's not going to change, but if the pricing is for labor and material, labor may be constant, but do we not expect even changes in material?
They are holding their bid price.
They're holding their bid pricing?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any further questions from the commissioners? Seeing none. Next item.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the Charter Township of Van Buren for the local partnering initiative for township roads for the local road improvements program to allow for paving gravel roads in various locations.
Okay, who's here to speak on this item?
Good morning, Mr. Chairperson. Good morning, Commissioners. Alan Coe, I'm the Assistant Division Director of Engineering. Okay, item number 3 pertains to the IGA, which is the Intergovernmental Agreement between Wayne County and Van Buren Township. Van Buren Township is one of the 9 townships that applied for funding through our Wayne County Paving Initiative Program. So Van Buren will be paving gravel road, which is Morton Taylor from Ecorse to Tyler. So originally our program composed of phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1, under phase 1, they will be receiving 1 million, and phase 2 of the program will be receiving 700,000. So Wayne County contribution for this program is 1.4 million or 1.7 million. And since the agreement, they have to match 100%. So that's the total of another 1.7 million that they're going to be contributing, and a total of 3.4 million.
Okay. Commissioner Wilson, this is in your district, right?
You know it. And here I am. Thank you, Chair. You already very presumptuous because you knew I had something to say. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, sir.
This is really nice. I appreciate that. But if somebody can shoot me an email so I can know what's going on
Sure.
in my municipality that I'm elected to represent, I don't know how many times I got to say that. I'm the elected commissioner, no disrespect. I would like to have information when you're in my municipality that have elected me to represent them so I can enunciate this to them when I go to their board meetings. Like I say, I'm Commissioner Wilson. Here's what we got coming. Instead of sitting up there and getting shot with arrows and don't know what the heck I'm doing and don't have any information. So I appreciate you. No, it's not tended towards you, sir. I appreciate the job you're doing, but somebody got to notify the commissioners who are elected in these districts what's going on. Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. God bless.
Okay. Thank you for the input, Commissioner Wilson. Any further questions? Okay, thank you, Mr. Gomes. Next item.
I have number 4 too.
Okay. Can you read number 4 for the record, please?
Item 4, requesting commission approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the Charter Township of Canton for improvements to local roads and pedestrian pathways affected by alkali silica reaction.
So again, this is an IGA between Wayne County and Canton Township. They will be repairing concrete, repairing sidewalk and ADA in 12 subdivisions. The total cost of this project is about 5.8 million, and Wayne County is providing 1 million for this project.
So they're providing 1 million and they're picking up the rest.
Yes. And they're gonna construct, manage the construction by themselves.
Okay. Any questions from the committee? No questions. Thank you. Next item.
Thank you.
Item 5, requesting commission approval of a 3-year professional services contract with 2 one-year options to renew with McAllister Machinery Co. for rental of various heavy equipment on an as-needed basis.
Mr. Shea.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Steve Shea, Division Director of Wayne County Roads. So this particular one, Commissioners, is from McAllister. This is being utilized for heavy-duty rental, such as excavators, backhoes. So heavy-duty equipment, pretty much.
Okay. And we've used this company before.
Yes, they're also known as CAT. So, I mean, we have used this company before. They're very legitimate, and they have a variety of equipment that sometimes we don't have here in Roads Maintenance Division. So we have to rely on the rental company.
Okay. Commissioners, any questions on this item? Hearing none. Thank you. Next item, please.
I have that one too as well.
Can you read it for the record, please?
Item 6, requesting commission approval of a 3-year professional services contract with 2 one-year options to renew with Herc Rentals for rental of various heavy equipment on an as-needed basis.
So pretty much the same thing, Commissioners. Herc Rental, we utilize them for vehicles and more like of a light duty rentals, trucks, pickups, bobcats, trailers, compressors, and etc.
Okay, I'm just curious. We received 6 bids on this contract. That's what it says, I believe. And the winning bidder was from Bonita Springs, Florida.
That's correct. That's their main headquarters.
Oh, that's the main headquarters.
Right. They're the local offices here. They have throughout Michigan. They have one here in Romulus,
Okay,
Detroit, Pontiac. So they're all over.
okay. Thank you, Mr. Do you have a question?
Just thank you.
Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you for the recognition. Mr. Chair, it would be helpful I'll just speak for me. When the headquarters are there, if we could put the local offices, because I think what we typically do is we're researching, trying to find out if they have local offices. So we understand that the headquarters may be out of state for sure, but a lot of them have local offices in terms of our contractors. If we could just put that information into, that'd be it.
You also include that.
Include it, absolutely. Yep, include it with the analysis and the information submitted to the commissioners.
Noted.
Thank you so much.
Good points, commissioners. Thank you. Next item.
All right, thank you.
Item 7, requesting commission approval of a resolution authorizing the publication of a notice of intent to issue revenue bonds for improvements to the Rouge Valley Sewage Disposal System as required under Act 94, Public Acts of Michigan, 1933, as amended.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Manon.
There we go. Patrick Cullen, Environmental Services Division Director. This is a resolution to authorize the department to issue what's known as a notice of intent, which is required by state law to do whenever you're seeking financing from the state for their state revolving fund. This is loan 4 that we're seeking of 5 planned loans for critical infrastructure improvements to the Rouge Valley Sewage Disposal System. This is the largest of those 5, along with the previous loan 3 that we're currently working under. And this work is going to do 3 things. There's going to be sewer televising, inspection and cleaning, manhole rehab, and sewer lining. This is work that is required of us. We are under an order of abatement from the state of Michigan to make these improvements to the Rouge Valley system. The work we've done to date has resulted in significant improvements in water quality and operation of the system. This is not a resolution to authorize the issuance of those bonds. That will come to the commission later. The notice of intent will, once published, will give a 45-day opportunity for the public to provide feedback and comment. After that 45 days is expired, we will come back to the commission with a request to actually authorize issuance of the bonds.
Okay, you mentioned that this is one of the 5 planned loans to ask for.
Correct.
And there are 3 others coming up.
No, there's 3 others that this board has already authorized.
Already
Yes.
authorized. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the largest of them.
This will be this one and loan 3, which was the one previous, are kind of identical, $29-30 million. Yes. It's not exciting work. It's expensive work, but it's critical work for the functioning of the system. And it's going to result in improved water quality. And because the system is located primarily in the Middle Rouge Parkway and the Lower Rouge Parkway, it's going to greatly benefit the recreational resources as well.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions, commissioners? No questions. Thank you, Mr. Cullen. Next item, please.
Item 8, requesting commission approval of a retroactive 3-year professional services contract with 2 one-year options to renew with J&T Towing to provide 2-way radio dispatch towing services for vehicles and heavy equipment on an as-needed basis for the Department of Public Services Equipment Division.
Okay, who's here to speak on this item?
Morning, Commissioners. Michelle Yancey, DPS Admin.
Good morning, Eric Ludwig, Assistant Division Director, DPS Equipment.
Good morning.
Would you like to go or do you want me to? All right, this is actually requesting a commissioner approval on the retroactive contract for JT Towing to go ahead and provide us with 24-hour emergent, non-emergent towing services for any of the roads division and or any other department that may need assistance.
Okay. Do we have any questions from the committee members? Commissioner Peterson Mayberry?
Thank you for recognizing me, Mr. Chair. So, couple of questions. One, I know it was lifted up that the county had not received invoices for services that had been rendered since the services began. Has that been rectified or submitted? It's in the highlights. So it says the contractor provided the department accepted services in violation of section 120-50 of the procurement ordinance, but the county had not received invoices for services rendered since the services began. Therefore, it's unknown how much the contractor has performed in unauthorized services in violation of the procurement ordinance.
I would need to double check with the division to see if we actually received any invoices. The service that we did start service, however, it's on an as needed basis. So at the time when these questions were posed, we had not had services rendered yet. So we had no invoices.
Oh,
But I will double check to see how many invoices are currently out there.
okay. And then my final question, so work is being performed. Do we know response time? And I'm the direction I'm going is because I know this was initially a split bid. And so there were two and now there's one. And so I'm just worrying about response time if we only have one vendor for the whole county as it relates to this scope of work. Is there a reason why we went down to one instead of two as we've had in the past?
That one?
It was decided that we only needed one vendor. The majority of the work was provided by this vendor in the past contract. It was only one vendor selected for this current contract. Yes, in the past we had two, but it was deemed that this company would be able to provide the services needed on a timely basis. Like when the call was made, they would get to our vehicles in a timely fashion. And do you know, like
From
estimated?
the division level, we have had good success with this provider with the response times. It's just varying anywhere. It could be from 30 minutes to a possible hour, depending on the location of where we may need them to help us out at.
Okay.
Commissioner Kinlock.
Okay, deemed, okay, so, because there was been some conversation among commission about creating a pool, 2 to 3 pool, and that the department or respective departments could, pull from that pool. And I think that sort of was a response or sort of addressed some of those comments in the past when you had two. So you deemed, why was it deemed? Because you could, if you even had 220/50, you could still determine based the pool of companies that you can utilize whatever towing company in there. So what brought about that deemed part, deemed necessary, or whatever, however it was phrased.
Deemed to only utilize one vendor?
Right.
That's above my pay grade.
Thank you.
I am the president and CEO of J&T
Well,
Grova. If I can make a comment,
Commissioner Wilson.
on response times.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Brother Chair.
Yeah, there are no public comments yet.
Might be the division director.
Might be
of
my
it.
Oh,
director.
Division Director, okay.
Yes.
Somebody above the pay grade.
Yeah. Leah Miller.
Who's online that's trying to speak on this item?
This is Sam Hussein. I am the contractor. If there's any questions, I just wanted to let you know I am online. If there's any questions on response times and the services that are rendered, I can answer them if you have any.
Okay, is that okay? That's fine. Okay.
If I can chime in real quick, the pricing also with J&T was favorable.
Okay.
And Angela Miller, did you have anything you wanted to?
Yes, good morning. Angela Miller, Division Director of Equipment. I will say both vendors provided great services. Based on the results that came back from the contract, J&T did bid the lowest. And at this point in time, because both vendors were great throughout the prior services, it was made from a division director's level, agreed upon just to go with one vendor. It became extremely difficult to balance out the number of tolls. We vetted this, and this is why it's in a retroactive aspect, because we went through both contracts, and some of the information that came back is that it was very challenging from a department level or division level to manage out the number of tolls. We had one vendor doing multiple tolls and receiving less money versus other vendors towing the larger equipment and getting paid more. So it was very challenging. And at this point in time, from a division level, we opted to go with one vendor. And it
Okay.
was due to the lowest bid.
Okay, so we need statements like that on the record and not that it was deemed. We need clarity on it because, we're making a decision of reducing, the towing company. You know how we've been receiving a number of complaints. So we want to make sure it was a clear record of why the department came to this determination, not just deemed.
Understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Chair. Thank you, colleague Peterson Mayberry. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm a stickler for diction. And as I look at the number 6, the last, I think the sentence, is that the number 6 I'm looking at? Yeah, is that 6? What am I looking at here?
We're on number 8.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Number 8, it says this vendor was chosen as the apparent low bidder. So when you say apparent low bidder, is this vendor the low bidder or apparent low bidder? Or because apparent appears to me like you're unsure if this vendor was actually selected because of their low bid. I'm just curious.
This isn't our wording.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Wording is very important, I think, when we talk about contracts.
Commission counsel.
Through the chair, I think staff took this wording from the information that was provided, but in the end, even if we didn't, we'll make sure that the language is a little clearer moving forward as to how we write it, but they were the lowest bidder. We did receive information regarding the bids, and the bid for J&T was the lowest bid. Even without discounts, they were the lowest bid.
Thank you for that clarity. So moving forward, just understand, especially with these controversial, it's not controversial, but when, people are in protest, that we have a clear transmittal. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Finished.
Thank you. Since we don't have a quorum, I'm proposing that we move all these items to the full board for discussion and deliberation.
You can do that as chair. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Moving, no motion, you just
no
move
motion.
it forward.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna move the entire report to the full board for consideration and further discussion.
Move your recommendation
Yeah, I'm moving it with the recommendation. Yes,
for approval.
for approval of the entire report. Next item.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I know of none.
G, public comments.
Okay, I understand we have some people here in the room that would like to make public comments. Can you please step forward?
How long are you allowing them?
2 minutes.
Thank you.
Your name for the record, please.
Okay, my name is, I just want to make sure it's on, has the
Mike.
green light.
Yeah, and get it closer to you so we can hear you, please.
My name is, Oh, there we go. Okay. My name is Robert Gotch. I'm a co-owner of Gotch and Sons Towing. We put in a bid for the towing contract to tow the equipment. Item number 8. I'm a lifelong resident of Wayne County and a business owner in Wayne County. For our business has been in business for 100 years. This is our 100th year. So we've been around a long time. We've had the contract for approximately the last 10 years, and we received nothing but positive reviews from all the garage staff that we deal with on a daily basis. We have concerns regarding personal relationships influencing the choice of the towing company. The contract is, this is another point I want to bring up. The contract is for one company, which has already been raised here at the meeting, when in the past it has been 2 companies. The concern there would be the safeguard for the county regarding the times when the towing is at its busiest, which would be floods, snowstorms, and so on. So I don't know why that, they would want to go down to one towing company. It's always a good idea to have a backup, and I think everybody probably can understand and agree with that. Also concerning is the large increase in budget. We bid at relatively the same price that we had been doing it for the past few years. And the last contract, it was for 600,000, but this time now the budget is 1 million, which is concerning. Why is the budget such a large increase? It's like a 65% roughly increase when the towing bids are relatively the same prices. We just want to have a fair shake at it. This is not a sore loser comment here. There has been some oddities regarding remarks that we have received from different staff that something else is going on here influencing this bid. And we just would like a fair shake at it. And we enjoy working with the county and would like to continue to do so. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Mr. Gotch. Your points have been received, your comments, and this will go to the full board. There will be discussions at the full board, and the commissioners will vote on it at the time when we meet next. But thank you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate your time.
My name is Nelson, by the way. I'm with Gotch and Sons Towing. I'm also one of the heavy duty tow drivers here at this company. I've worked with Wayne County for the last 7 years. I have a really good relationship with a lot of the guys over there. They treat us well, we treat them well. But it is concerning as to is the budget. I don't think we understand why it is such an increase and why you would want to go to one towing vendor. As a tow driver, I just don't think it makes sense for emergency situations to rely on one company due to the fact that with 2 companies, we're able to get there and get the road cleared and get the truck back safely to your guys' yard. I just think it's more, I think makes sense to use 2 companies, but we would love to continue doing business with you guys. And then I don't personally think it's concerning to use one company. I would think. So.
Okay. Well, thank you for your remarks. Anybody else in the room would like to make public comments?
Yes, please. Sam Hussein, President and CEO of J&T Towing.
Go ahead.
I just want to address the board, if I may, through the chair, and let the employees at Gotch and Sons know that I appreciate their comment. However, this was a public bid. It was an RFQ based on whoever the low bidder was. And this was a sealed bid that was open to the public, and we came in as the low bid. When the county reached out to us, they looked at what our capacity was, what equipment we have. They took into account emergency situations and the capacity that we had to perform the work in case of an emergency. So We have more than enough capacity to handle all the work based on the work that we've performed throughout the years. We've been dealing with Wayne County Department of Public Services for years. And the other thing is the price. We came in as the low bidder. So as far as the purchase order goes in the budget, the purchase order doesn't mean that we are getting paid those funds. This is on an as-needed basis, so we can go throughout the term of the contract and spend a quarter of that money. This budget is on an as-needed basis, and we only get paid for the tows that we perform. Just wanted to make that clear. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more comments on Zoom? Do you have anyone else on Zoom?
There's no one else on Zoom indicating that they would like to speak.
Okay. Any emails that came through to this committee?
No emails were received.
Okay, next item.
Adjournment.